Hey guys, Clumsy here and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the previous episode, we unlocked this amazing piece of art. Airports and planes are now within reach and looks like the people are loving it. Everybody's lined up. We have connected Tianjin all the way here to the south, all the way here to the north in Medan. And even here, there are even more people actually waiting. So as the years go by and we unlock more of the bigger planes, I'm sure they'll thank us for it. In the meantime though, I think I'd like to focus a bit more on the passenger side of things. That's why I've disabled the industries for now. Well, not really disabled, just hidden the icons, just so we can focus on the passenger trains. Because we haven't focused a lot on that except for this Tianjin to Suzhou route. Just doing pretty good. But I think we can do much better and explore and expand the network, right? So what can we do actually? That's a good point. What can we do? Well, what we can do is we can connect Tianjin, which is like our capital, because everything starts from here. All the industries, all the goods are here. Might as well transfer the people from here northbound to Ahmedabad as the first step. And from here, the world is our oyster. We can go east towards Istanbul or Jakarta, Taichung, or we can go north to Medan, although I have a bit of reservation about that because it might cannibalize a bit on the airplane industry. I'm not sure, maybe we'll still have enough passengers. But first things first, we go and connect Tianjin to Ahmedabad. That's going to be the focus of this episode. And I think that in itself is going to be a tall order already. Oh, I love how this looks. It's very tropical, very Asian-like, with those palm trees and whatnot. Love it. Okay, what I wanted to build here is a large passenger train, at least 4 or 6 tracks, something like that. We don't need catenaries yet. Standard track type, 160 meters should be enough. 4 would be the minimum. 6 would be ideal. Let's future-proof it. So I'd like to build something in the middle of the city for a change, but as a result that would destroy all of these, which I'm not sure I would like, but I would like to explore how good that can be. So let's plop something down here. Oh, that looks great. Yes, perfect. And then let's go and connect the roads somewhere here maybe. That looks good. That's connected. Can we also connect northbound? Oh, look at that. It actually did it on its own. Wow. Well, thank you for being sensitive. And it didn't even have to spend a dime on it. Good. Looks like we have these brand new roads as well with the pedestrian lanes and the road markings now. Compare that with the old school roads, the cobblestones and whatnot. Yeah, I think that's going to be the new main road. Cool. Now yeah, there you go. Now it's updated as well. The city is growing. Now what I am a bit scared about is this part here. We would need to destroy this for sure. And I do not have a very good experience still building tracks on top of existing roads. Like, look at that, it elevates a bit. So I think I would rather just delete everything in this place. Let's pause it first. 200,000, 200,000. Ouch. Good thing we have a huge supply here. 64 million in the bank, so we have a bit of leeway. We can delete all of those. And then we can just stretch this forward. How forward? I have no clue, but I think I'll like to extend it that way until the end of the city at the very least. So we protect ourselves for the city's future growth if ever. Now, do I need to go that straight or I can actually merge into here? Maybe we can merge it. We don't need to take up the entire space, right? Yeah, maybe that can work. Let's put the limit here at 100. Something like that. Extend it forward. We have catenaries again. I'm just noticing it. We'll get rid of those. I don't want those yet. Those might just be unnecessary maintenance for now. We'll build that when we get electric trains. Okay, or hybrid trains. Good. Catenary, no. And here, how do we do this? How do we connect to that one? The best we can do is connect at this point right here. Let me zoom in. Oh, there you go. Actually, go to 100, 101. Wouldn't be that bad. Go straight from there, and we have connected tracks all over. Beautiful. And whatever the city builds, it should be around that. Now, I don't know how to connect this. The simplest thing would be to just build something like that, make a huge level crossing. Ideally, I would like it to be like an overpass so I can do that, but somehow the game doesn't let me. It hates me. It can do something like this, but that's super ugly, and that's super... Look at how high that is. That's even higher than the houses. The ideal thing would be to elevate it something to that level, but there are so many conflicts. I don't think the game likes it so much. So yeah, I think for now we'll have to settle with something like this, and we'll just modify it later on. I know, not the best solution, but a large level crossing might work. Let's see. I mean, right now that won't be used anyway, so they're just future-proofing it. We're focused right now here, southbound. And let's delete that bit, because I'll have to extend this all the way through, punch through the mountain. I'm not sure how much that will cost. But now that's done, let's go back to normal speed. What are these? Are these tools? We have tools and machines going to the city. To Suzhou. Nice. Technological advancements. So I was thinking initially I could build a track right here on the left, make it cross over like that. That would look amazing. But I don't know, I think we are still too early in the years that we don't have those kinds of bridges just yet. I don't know, we don't have those fancy looking bridges yet, so I think we'll have to skip it. Because I tried it offline, I had to reload the game because it was ugly and it wouldn't work. That maybe I can show you a bit. So something like that was ideal, and then racing it. But racing it created all those conflicts. And the only way it wouldn't do that was if I build a bridge like that, which is too obtrusive, like it's too overt. This kind of bridge, and too old school. I don't think I'd like that one here on the tracks. So instead, I thought of extending this line, doing something like, let's see. I would like something cargo platform, extend that bit just to make it look nicer, because I'm planning on making a track on this side, extend it. One second, why doesn't that work? Is that the end of the line? Oh crap, that wouldn't be nice. One sec, boss. I know the train will hate me for it, but I just noticed those have catenaries as well. Please don't. There you go. Alright, what is it with me with catenaries, huh? That's fine, we'll make it work. There we go. Now we can extend it again. We can extend that like that. That looks actually more professional. We can extend it one more. Something along those lines. Make a cargo platform right here. Connect the food line on this other end. We'll have to recreate that bit though. Let's see if we can recreate that track somewhere. Oh, no. Somewhere like so. Just go straight forward like that. Yeah, that should work more than enough. Yes. Now I'm not so sure. Is it level? It looks like it. I have a mind to just delete this road first and build it later, just to be on the safe side. In Transport Fever 1, that had to be an absolute thing. You had to do that otherwise the tracks would move and it wouldn't be the best level. But yeah, I think they fixed that since, although still not perfect, but much improved. There you go. So now we have that there. We can then unpause the game, can we? Let me just connect this one first. Go past that, build a road through here. Small should be fine, it looks like. Actually, why don't we make that a medium street, huh? A small country road, maybe. Look at all this. We have so many. We have one-way streets now. Wow, nice. Actually, very nice. There you go. We're getting to the asphalted roads now. I don't think we can even build dirt roads anymore. Yeah, that's cool. Even country roads are cemented. Amazing. Okay, so we can unpause that. That's working good. Food line is still intact. That's nice. That's a bit late. That sign came in a bit late. And then here, what we can do is we can kind of extend this by creating a passenger platform right here. Right? And then we can build a passenger building right here. Something here in the middle. Like an extension. So they don't feel too left out. Something like that. Right? So there's a station here and then there's a station here. But technically, they're the same thing. So it's like a Terminal A and Terminal B. Which is not too bad, I would say. What's happening with this one? What is happening with you? This guy is lost. Hello? Yeah, why are you there? Bro. Go around. That's weird. Have my trains been stopping all throughout? No, I think it's the first one. Those are still going. Okay, good. Let's just monitor that this guy will not mess up again. So no one's going down. That's fine. Let's fast forward a bit. There we go. Now he's not confused anymore. I wonder where that happened. Why that happened. Maybe because of the changing of the stations. I got confused. So now there's like a Terminal A and B. Doesn't look too bad, I would say. Yeah, and this one here, we can then go straight, punch through the mountain and onto Ahmedabad. Now the straightest way to do this would be to just, the best way, the most effective way, not efficient, there's a difference, is to just punch through this one. Now, I don't like that. Why are we curving like that and losing momentum? I think we can branch off from here and see. Just go through. There we go. And see how it looks all the way through to this station. Let's see. Oh, collision. 7 million. That's actually not bad, huh? What is it colliding with? Ah, it's colliding with the existing station that we have. I see. Okay, so we might need to curve around a little around this bend, but that should be fine. We can make that work. We'll have to play with it a bit. Fine. So I don't want to stick to that. What I can do is I can actually do something like this. A Russian class SU. Ooh, interesting. That goes up to 120 still. Is that? It's like, I think that's going over the tracks a bit, isn't it? Yeah, let's go into it like that. Not really the same thing. You know what? Why don't we fix this in the first place? Fix this problem. There is a speed track indicator here somewhere. I think that's this one. Yeah, that goes to 75 here. I don't like that. Let's pause that. Fix this properly. So we delete that slow bit there. Delete these tracks and see if we can do something more straightforward so we can keep the speed all the way. How about that? 120 all throughout. This is 117. I'm happy with that. I can live with that. Yes, exactly. There you go. So it's a bit of rerouting. Instead of going through here, we extend curve up a bit less sharply. And I remember that happened because we extended the station here. And that's why it had to extend a bit through this side, the south. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, continue. And let us go and build this again. See if this time it works. So if I do... What's happening? Why is that not possible now? Interesting. What? That's the weirdest thing. Okay, let's delete that bit. Let's see if something's wrong. Okay, now it works. Okay. Alright, so we can extend that all the way through. We still have 120 everywhere. That's perfect. Okay, that's where it starts to go down. So we can extend up to here, I guess. And then we can say we branch off something straight like so. And then see if you can punch through in here. Please say you can do it. It's working. We need 6 million for it, but what the heck. It's going to be a worthy investment. That's 120, 120, a humongous tunnel punching through the mountain. But that's perfect. Look at that. It even skirts away from the building right here. I'm scared that will hit this side though when we get the new... another platform, another track in here. Oh crap. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. So maybe this means this has to be the way... let me see. That might be this one, right? 3 fields are removed. Sorry, farm. I can feel your pain. Alright, let's do that here too. Let's double track this from the get-go. That should be cheaper. There you go. It's going to be quick and painful. Yeah, it's a bit painful, I know. There you go. Let's do that. Beautiful. Look at that. That actually looks quite scenic. I don't mind that one bit. Feels like you'll see some dwarves there inside the mountain punching through it like that, but that's fine. Alright. So here we extend as well. I'm hoping this can extend properly like so. Yes. Beautiful. What happened to those cars? Weird. Okay. And then here we just connect at the last minute maybe. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. And then we can have a signal. Ah, we have electronic signals now. No more of those old school ones. Still a bit old school looking, but not too shabby. Train 1 is very poor condition. That's our first ever train by the looks of it, by the sound of it. Train 5, yeah. You guys will be able to manage. Okay. Let's put one there. Let us put one... How do we space this out, guys? We can space this out properly. I really wish there was a mod for this. For the lazy guys like me. You know, so we can space it out properly like so. Because right now it's very arbitrary. Not too bad, just eyeballing it. Yeah, we can work with that. Not too bad, I would say. For a guy with no ruler, that kind of works. Oh, that one's a bit far, but well, we can live with that. Now, the problem is, how do we build signals inside? Oh, they fixed this. They fixed this. In Transport Fever 1, this was so hard to do. I remember putting the signals like this is super challenging. Here, even if it's like, I don't know, thousands of feet below the peak, you can still somehow see it and make it work. Even though the spacing is absolutely horrendous now, that should be enough to make it work. Signals, maybe we can zoom in now, there you go. One more there. That looks good, and then one more here, right before you arrive. Something like that. And then eventually, we'll branch off here and make this like the passing station, the passing tracks here in the middle. These guys, the tracks, the trains will pass through in the middle, will not be stopping at all. So that can work. Alright, that looks good. It looks good to me. I can do it like this also. Yeah, it's perfect. Let's maybe put a little more spacing, or less spacing rather, on this point. Something might be too close, huh? Ah, they'll live with it. The more signals, the better. Not really, but fine. Good. Okay, so that's good. We need a depot. Now the depot here would be nice if it can just connect there. Let me see. Why do I have my speed maxed out? Didn't notice that. We can build a depot somewhere here. Make it connect to every track possible. Like we can have a depot here and then connect it to all these. That can work too. I'm not sure it would look nice though, but maybe it will, just as an experiment, huh? How should it really look like? Who knows? You guys probably know. I am not an expert, but we'll try and do something that is not that horrendous to the eyes. If we build something here, oh, I won't have enough space to connect it all to all of those. We can build something here instead. Oh, this looks like a perfect spot. Right? Out in the woods. Like that. That actually looks pretty interesting. Pretty sneaky. Alright, let's put that there, and then let's connect to the tracks like so. That doesn't have to be fast. Looks good. And also maybe just connect also like, one sec. That's the earliest point. Just do it like so. We'll have to delete those signals. Do that again. So this point, that's where it snaps. Extend it. That one, perfect. And now it's connected to both tracks. Perfect. Okay, now in terms of signals, we do have a signal right here. I can actually push that farther a bit, like so. This one we can keep. This one we also need. And here we need one. Not really. We don't really need it that much. So here we can actually have something maybe here in the middle, just to space it out. Something like that. And delete this one. Yes. That should be okay. One more here. Just to space them out properly. Or here rather. So that it's in the middle. Nice. Okay. That looks good. That looks serviceable. Actually, this doesn't look half bad, huh? Nice. Okay. We'll probably need a lot of bus stops and whatnot here, bus stations, but we can worry about that later. But I'm sure these guys are super happy about it. Okay, let's buy a train. Let's build a line. Line would be here, this one. Can you click that? Tianjin to Ahmedabad. Over here. Does it connect properly to where I want it? Yes, it chose the right track. This one. Good. So that is it. But going back, it needs to go... Ah, yes. So it stops there, and because it doesn't loop yet, it has to connect somehow back here. Which means we need to put a track that will go from this place going back in here. Oh, that's ugly. I think it's because of the signal. Delete. So go from there, go back, extend a bit, perfect. That should be more than enough. And then we put the signal right before that spot, right here. And the existing signals right there should be okay. Yes, that should be okay. There should be a signal right here before the stop anyway. I mean, I think that's implied. That already is built in with the station, but fine. Just to make it really realistic. Okay, so now if you look at the line, now it uses both lanes, both tracks. Perfect. Okay, so that's working. Now let's go ahead and get a train for this. Let's get the fastest one. Steam, electric, diesel, only steam for now. I was hoping we can use the China Railways, but that's only 80 kilometers per hour. I think we need the top of the line here. The fastest one. Wait a minute, in terms of passenger wagons, the fastest we can go is 100 kilometers per hour. Okay, we can do that. This one can go 115. Wow. Well, let's get that. And then let's go and get, I don't know how many, 2? Yeah, 2. 3, 4, 5, 4 would be the limit of good, but that would be 76 capacity. And then we can maybe get the 2 of those trains for now. And that might be more than enough already. You know what? Let's make this just 3 wagons. And I can extend it later on anyway. Right? So let's go with that. Oh, that doesn't look very nice in terms of colors though, huh? Can we change the color? Can we make that at least green? Or can we change the... Let's see. Okay, let's repeat that. What kind of color would we want? This looks like a Flying Scotsman actually, huh? That the color is there. So I like that, like olive green. If you can copy that here somehow. Not quite. How about the red one? Very limited colors here, huh? That actually is not bad. Not very dramatic, but I can make that work. One sec, let me try this one. That's at least the same colors as the tires there, more or less. Yeah, let's try it, let's try it. Don't judge me. Okay, let's go with that. Assign it to the line, the new line. And then let's have a look at that line. Change the name. This is Tianjin to Ahmedabad. I hope I spelled it correctly. That color scheme doesn't look half bad. Fancy. I like it already. Okay, so this one in catchment. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this, guys. We don't even need a bus line for this, because the station itself is inside the catchment of the most of the entire city. I don't think we need a bus right now connecting this, but I think a bus connecting the entire place would be nice, but it's not critical at the moment. That is amazing. Alright, let's go and get one more of these trains. It's just to get it started. This one. Clone. Perfect. So easy to do this now in the game. So nice. Alright, let's see. Do we have more people in there? Tianjin to Ahmedabad? Not quite. Now, I'm not sure if this is in catchment. Like, is this treated as one entity? I think so. So when a person goes through here, they should be able to go through to this place as well, I think. Let's have a look. Where are they going? So these guys, they're going to Tianjin, Suzhou. Okay, not quite where I wanted, but fine. How do they get there? Okay, there's some invisible stairs in there, and I guess they come up through here. Maybe we'll need to add something here. One sec. We need to add some stairs, or how do you make that work? This one, passenger underpass. What is that? Oh, side entrance. No. Passenger underpass is what I need. That one, exactly. On both sides. Perfect. A side entrance, huh? Can we connect that all the way through here? That would be cool. They'll be coming from this bus station most likely. So if we could extend that somehow. Platform roof. Oh, that would be useful too. I don't think this is much benefit. All those lines. Is that how they connect? Yeah, if you look at the lines, you can see that the underpass is connecting to this tunnel under the station, and from there it can connect to this place. I think that's how you read it, at least. Yeah, so there is a way going through there to here to there. Yeah, I think that should work theoretically. Here's our new train. Still passengerless and losing money by the minute. Oh my, I hope I didn't miss anything there. Yeah, that should be cool. At the very least, you can ride this train and enjoy it first person. Now that looks amazing, doesn't it? Oh wow, that's nice. Let's take a screenshot. is super cool. This view. It's nice that they improved this. Let's go like this view. Just we're punching through the tunnel. Look at that. The signals are pretty much working as well. Here we go. Super scenic. How fast are we traveling? 100 kilometers per hour, top speed. Oh, I love the sound. Oh yeah. Won't lie to you guys, this looks amazing. Here we go again. And now we have reached Ahmedabad. Let's go and see if there are people waiting. Or did we mess up something? Oh, there are people waiting. There you go. There are people waiting, guys. It's happening. Let's have a look. If you look in the lower left corner of the screen, you see we have 8 passengers now. Oh, that's awesome. A taste of things to come. Love it. You don't get to appreciate this that much. Should spend more time enjoying things like this. The fruits of our labor. Can we go inside? We can. Go and stalk some passengers. So cool. Weird thing though, seem to lose their steam when inside the tunnel. Do they maybe turn it off? Is that like a standard procedure so people don't get clogged with... Ooh, look at that! Ooh. Don't get clogged with smoke inside the tunnel? That might be healthy. There's guy. It's that guy here. He looks happy. Kind of. Bit scared. My goodness, that looks amazing. Can't wait to get those faster trains. Oh my, 100 kilometers per hour. You guys remember where we started? Like 30 kilometers or something. Beautiful. 2 vehicles. Still goes. Stop speed is still 100 kilometers per hour. It's not what we want, but we can go and check it out at least. Yeah, it's a bit better capacity, but loading speed is lower. Heavier as well. Passenger car from the early 20th century is one of the first models with trucks. A toilet is also part of the equipment. Yeah, so 100 kilometers is still the peak. Or are we? There we go. 8 people to Ahmedabad as well. Will you look at that? Are we earning? Not really. We're losing a lot of money, guys. But that's how it is with investments, right? You can't just earn from the beginning. You have to invest a little. Take just the right amount of risks. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Now we can get a bus line in here to maybe connect the stuff. But you guys let me know if you have tips for me so we can improve this. You will see how it works. So let's have a look. These people, yeah, they should be able to go through. But I think what I'd like as well, might need to improve the bus line here finally. Next episode, we can focus on bus lines. Because right now, not really servicing the entire city, is it? The city has grown so much. In Ahmedabad, we can make a loop here. A simple loop. Because there's nothing in there at the moment. Quite tricky, but we'll find a way through. I like that house. No, it's not a house, it's a diner. Very flashy. Starting to have a bit more designs in here. Supermarket. I like it. Look at that, 2 people, 17 people waiting. I'm happy. It just needs a bit of time to really ramp up. That is super cool. Okay, so where do we go next, guys? You tell me, okay? You want to go to Medan? You want to go east towards Istanbul or Jakarta? Or both? We can do either. You guys let me know, okay? But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm loving this. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and comment if you do want to see more episodes. Clumsy transporting. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye. Perfect timing.